It's very good.
I really am looking forward to seeing this relationship develop. I don't know. I just got that feeling. Listen, man.
Me thinking you'd take me to the dance and see me all dressed up and realize you actually have feelings for me, no one base because you do, but you're just too stupid to know it.
By the time you stood up for yourself, Emma, he's gonna kill her?
Are you ready?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Lost Season 4. We're in the final episodes of Season 4, and Lost is still throwing all types of mysteries towards us, man, and I'm here for it. So without no further ado, let's jump into Lost Season 4 episode, what is it, episode 12? Yes, episode 12. And if you guys want to see more episodes of Lost, I'm pretty sure by the time you guys are seeing this episode, we have finished this series on Patreon and moved on to other shows. So if you want to see more episodes, if you want to watch ahead, don't want to wait until these episodes get edited, make sure you go check out the Patreon. Link is down in the description. Now, let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review.
Got a little chop ahead. Put that away, man. You're freaking me out.
We need this thing. With the cargo we got back there.
It's Tommy.
Bad mojo.
We're coming in for a landing. Your families are already here. Now, there's a lot of press that want to speak to you, but as far as Oceanic is concerned, you don't have to speak to any reporters.
We'll talk to him.
Is that all right with all of you?
It's fine. We all agreed. We just want to get it over with.
We'll see you on the ground.
So this is their first trip back.
It's okay. They'll think that we're in shock.
We are in shock, Jack.
Well, then this should be easy.
Isn't it like 5 of them? I guess they're counting the baby as one. Her father came. Oh yeah, his mom. I haven't seen some of these characters in forever, because he's the only one that doesn't have anybody.
Put it down over there.
Is that from the chopper?
We're still 5 clicks from the site. I said put it down, Frank.
Wanna take a walk?
Absolutely.
I'll get the guns and get some water, okay?
You can't possibly be serious. You just had surgery,
I'm gonna
Jack.
be fine. I have to do this.
Why?
Because I promised those people that I would get them off this island.
Daniel, what's wrong?
Charlotte, did you hear what he said? They're going to the Orchid. They're using the secondary protocol.
So you do know what the Orchid is.
We have to get off this island. Right now.
Blow this shit up. Opened up already.
You're bleeding.
No, I'm not bleeding. I'm separating. It's discharge. My body's just fighting an infection around the stitches.
Hey, long time no see.
Claire did go missing, right? I forgot about that.
Where's Claire?
That's why she ended up in the cabin, because,
what?
well, it still doesn't explain why Kristen is there, but yeah, she just walked off and left the baby.
So what are y'all doing out here? What's that phone for?
Chopper flew over the beach. Someone tossed us out. It must have been Sayid.
Because if he's with those animals that just blew up half a New Otherton, you do not want to tussle with him.
Oh, they tried to kill you?
Just like Locke said they would.
So, what, we're supposed to just turn around and hide? Because it seems like that didn't work so well for you.
I'm sorry, Doc. Maybe this is deja vu, but didn't you just do the whole run through the jungle with a walkie plane?
That helicopter is our only way off this island.
Look, I put Sayid and Desmond on that chopper. It was my call. It's my responsibility. I'm going after whether they're on it or not.
No. You can't go by yourself.
Take care of the baby, okay?
On day 108, the remaining 6 survivors, including Miss Austin's baby, which she gave birth to on the island of Mumbata, used this raft to journey here, an island called Sumba. Once it was discovered who they were transported to Honolulu by the U.S. Coast Guard. As you can imagine, this has been an extraordinarily trying experience. They have, however, agreed to answer a few questions.
Can you tell us what it was like when the plane hit the ocean? How you survived?
It happened really fast.
And those of you who survived, you swam to the island?
No, we had cushions. We had some life jackets. We were in the water for over a day before the current took us in.
사람 중 한 명이 당신의 남편이 맞습니까?
Somebody translate that?
She asked if my husband was one of the people who died on the island. The answer is no. He never made it off the plane.
Why is she hesitating? Did Jin stay?
There is nothing for me in Iraq.
And Mr. Shepard.
Your son, Aaron, how old is he now?
He's just a little over 5 weeks.
So that would have made you about 6 months pregnant, apprehended you in Australia for an outstanding murder warrant. Is that correct?
Next question. Mr. Dura. There's a woman outside. She says she knows you, but she wasn't on the list of family members. Her name is Noor Abed Jazim.
She came to see him? So that's how they found each other.
Nadia?
Wow. Some people just have a way of acting and make it believable.
Hey, over here!
Listen, I'm going to start taking people back, 6 at a time. We have to go right now, before the helicopter gets back to the boat.
Why do we have to go to the boat before the chopper gets back?
Because the men on that helicopter have every intention of killing us all.
Jack and Kate just went running after it.
What are you doing, dude?
Communicating.
If you want to run off to the jungle after that chopper, you should do that. But in the meantime, we need to get these people off this island.
I won't be long if I can catch up with Jack and Kate.
I can start ferrying people now. I can get them there safely. By the time you get back, I can have most of these people on our boat.
You are not going to catch up to them unless I go with you.
Then let's go.
Okay.
Son, where's Claire? Get Aaron on the boat, okay?
What?
이 섬을 벗어나게 해준다고 내가 약속했지.
I don't count your chickens yet.
아버지, 제가 방해한 건 아니죠?
아니다. 항상 사업상 하는 일인데 뭘. 몸은 좀 어떠냐?
아버지가 진수 씨를 얼마나 싫어했는지 다 알고 있는데 새삼스럽게 아이에게 관심 있는 척하지 마세요. 오시아닉 항공사로부터 상당한 금액의 합의금을 받았어요. 그 돈으로 오늘 아침에 아버지 회사 지분 반을 구입했고요.
Hey, yo!
그럼 아버지 때문에 우리가 그 비행기를 탄 거라고요.
Hey, she ain't lying.
그러니까 전 아버지하고 또 다른 사람이 진수 씨 죽음에 책임이 있다고 생각해요. 우선 이 아이를 낳고 나서 이 회사의 미래는 그때 가서 얘기하죠. 우리 회사에 대해서.
Is something wrong, son?
Is this some kind of joke?
What are you talking about?
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Did you do this? No, not a coincidence. I don't want this. I don't want any of it.
Hugo, wait a minute, Hugo, what are you... Son, hey! Hugo.
And yeah, I get it. It's really dangerous and unpredictable. But suppose somehow it works and we move the island. Does that mean the dudes with guns move too?
Yes, I suppose they would. I'm working on it.
Well, what about me? I still want to get off it. I'm afraid it's a little late for that, Hugo.
But apparently they do get out.
The binoculars, please.
This is where they're heading.
We're waiting, John, because Charles Widmore, the man who's trying to capture me and kill all the rest of you, knows about this place and knows that what we need is inside.
I thought you said you had no idea why he was trying to find the island.
I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Yeah. What are you doing is see Michael.
Sayid, they had to go after Jack.
Why we just out here sending a couple of randos on the boat?
I'm gonna head back to the next group.
Look at their faces. They're like this motherfucker.
All right, well, take us to the
Why
island.
are you here? I'll punch you in the face.
But make sure you stay in a bearing of 305. It's going to be exactly 305. How is that possible? The radio room's down.
I don't know. But something on this boat is broadcasting. If we don't turn it off, I'm not going any closer than 5 miles off the coast.
They're getting some radio frequency and interference that's probably coming from the island.
A couple of days ago.
I think my eyes are getting old. Sometimes it's really hard. I don't know if it's because I'm too close to the screen,
You know this,
but I
Yahoo?
find it really hard to like
Yahoo!
track
This Yahoo dropped that phone on you guys.
movement,
So you could
like
find me.
motion blur.
And I could fly you out of here.
Well, all right. Could I get you boys a nice cold glass of lemonade while I'm back there? Where are Desmond and Sayid?
Your buddies were smart enough to keep their asses on the boat because right now that's the safest place to be. Some greenhouse perched up there waiting to snatch Linus.
As soon as we cut you free, you'll be able to fly us out of here?
Hell yeah.
Hang on, Shaggy. You said the hit squad's gonna grab Ben Linus.
Well, I don't see what's gonna stop them.
What are they gonna do with the people that are with them?
Nothing good.
Excuse me. May I have a word with you? Mr. Shepherd. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Is this Claire's mom?
Thank you.
Could be. I don't
How
know.
did you know my father?
Yeah,
I
it's
believe
Claire's mom.
I'm the reason he was in Australia when he died.
I don't understand. Why would he have come to see you?
Oh, he didn't come to see me. I was still in the hospital. I never saw him. He came to see his daughter. My daughter, Mr. Shepherd. If you don't believe me, check his phone records. Would you like to know the strangest thing about all this, Mr. Shepherd?
It was Claire.
My daughter was on your plane too. You were in the air for 6 hours. Probably just a few rows from her. You never even knew she was your sister.
Her name.
Her name was Claire.
Bruh, so he finds out about this shit.
I didn't mean
It's
to burden you.
insane, bro.
Sorry for your loss.
Claire might still be alive on the island because they left. And, you know, Sawyer and John and them probably still on the island. That's your grandson.
Thank you.
I don't understand. How did you get back to New York?
Oh, Walt and I, we took Ben's boat and we followed his bearing. A couple of days we came to an island, you know, with people. I sold the boat. We hopped the cargo ferry back to the States.
And now you're working for Ben.
I do not work for Ben. I'm trying to make up for what I did. I'm trying to help you out here.
Michael! I need you! Now!
데리고 우에 가서 기다려. Now.
Where did all this come from?
Whoever you are, come out now!
All right. All right, let's just relax.
Stop right there!
Please just drop your guns.
Take one more step.
Oh, this is this dude just be popping up, bro. This is Ben's people.
I see 2 of them, but not the one who killed Alex.
Listen to me very carefully, John, because I'm not going to have time to repeat this. You're going to go into that greenhouse through that hole there. Once inside, you're going to turn left. Go about 20 paces until you see a patch of anthuriums on your left. They're in an alcove against the north wall. Face that wall, reach down with your left hand. You'll find a switch that activates the elevator. I'm going to take care of them.
And how the hell are you going to do that?
How many times do I have to tell you, John? I always have a plan. Ben! Ben!
Is he planning to do sacrifice himself? Did the freighter blow up? Or did he? Bunch of orchids.
My name is Benjamin Linus. I believe you're looking for me.
This is getting real juicy, as they say. All right, so I think that I've come to the point where I'm gonna say that I believe that they do get off the island and they actually dealing with, I think that's actually a real timeline, because remember before I was saying that I believe that somehow they're gonna break this timeline, and it's not going to happen because they're probably going to make a different choice. But as I said before, you know, the way how I was looking at it was, why would they give you the answers to the test? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's the conclusion of the show. So why would you give us that conclusion now as to what they were going through after they get rescued, and letting us know that Jin dies and all this other stuff that we're seeing taking place? Jack finds out that Claire is his sister. Like, why give us all the answers to the test? But I feel like at this point, I'm looking at it from this point of view now. It's like, okay, this stuff happened, but it's still not really solid and concrete as to telling us what actually happened. So we're still on the journey of finding out what happened. Why are they so regretful about coming home. Like, you know, what happened? You know what I'm saying? And why did they choose to come home versus staying, which obviously, like Sawyer stayed, obviously. Who knows? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of questions still to be asked. Saying that, this episode here, because this is like, it's called No Place, There's No Place Like Home, is the title for the next 3 episodes, right? Part 1, 2, and 3. It's crazy to me when I look at the show and I'm just like, yo, what are you guys trying to do? Like, I'm here racking my brain trying to figure out what exactly they're trying to do here with this TV show. Like, how are you going to wrap this up in 2 other small seasons, right? Because there's still, right now, we still don't know, right, what the true motives of the island is. There's a lot of unexplained things, which I'm hoping that they do explain it and don't leave, you know, open-ended, because then you're going to leave a lot of plot holes. I believe in the show to the point where I do not think that they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to leave me hanging thinking, you know what I'm saying, thinking, okay, then what about this aspect, or what about this? So we're just going to retcon this, we're just going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be doing that in my series review at the end, right? So of course I want a lot of these things to be explained now, but apparently I'm pretty sure they're going to wrap all of that up in season 6, right? The final season. I'm pretty sure they're going to knock it out of the park as well, because they've been doing so well. The writers have been very consistent in what they're doing, and this explanation of the connection between people and the island definitely needs to explain. That is the only mystery that I am super invested and interested in, to see what is it. Why can this island just move? What is so special about the island? That needs to be explained. Even though we're seeing the connection, it still needs to be explained in some, like, what made this happen? What in history caused this? Is it a person that loves the island? Like, why is it that the people that live on this island don't age? That's another thing as well. The people don't age unless they can time travel. You get what I'm saying? Unless this is all time travel. Remember the guy that we just saw that is leading the group right now. I can't remember his name, right? That guy that just picked up Kate and Jack. Was it Kate and Jack? No, Kate and Sayid, right? This guy went back in time. I saw John when he was a kid. He still looks the same. I'm talking about, John is about 50 years old, so it's got to be back in the 50s, right? He was there when John was like a few years old, man. Like, he was probably about, I want to say about maybe 6 or 7 years old when he went to see him. I don't know how old he was exactly, but he looked like about 6 or 7 years old, somewhere around there. It could be 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? It could be, I don't know. But he was pretty young. Either way, he went to go see him, and he looks the same in 2000 and what is it now? Probably, you know what I'm saying? It's still 2004, right? It's still 2004, right? In the year for them. This is insane. So there's a lot of aspects of the show that I'm looking at from the point of view and saying, this needs to happen. I need this explained, because if you don't explain this, then you're going to leave a huge plot hole which I don't think they will. So I'm looking forward to that. Of course, the situation, learning about all the stuff that they've done since they came back, that was a treat at the very least. Jack finding out that Claire's his sister. I'm guessing, I don't know if Kate heard what she said to him, because she was like by the side. So I'm pretty sure that Jack will probably tell Kate, and that's the reason why they were having that conversation before. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he was like, oh, you need to come to see him, blah blah blah, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because essentially that's his nephew. Yeah, I mean, that's his nephew. It's strange to me though that, I mean, they got to go along with the story, of course. And it's interesting that a guy was asking the question, is like, so you're trying to tell me that you were 5 months pregnant while you were on the plane? When the marshal picked you up, you were 5 months pregnant? Like, that's crazy to think about, because it's like, how do you explain this baby being born on the island? You know what I mean? Like, it's insane, because they've only been there for what, 10 months? They said they were there for 10 months. So this is really interesting, because I don't think they're at 10 months like right now. So there's a lot left to go down on this island before they get rescued. So I'm looking forward to that. Now Ben is giving himself up, give John some instructions to go. We don't even know what this thing does. What does the Orchid, what does it do? You know what I'm saying? Just pull the switch and I guess it'll just move the island, I guess. This is crazy, because if this island can be moved mechanically, you know what I'm saying, this gets real interesting on why you can never find this island, right? And why it's such a trouble to even find it again if you've left. It's very interesting. So I'm wondering, what is going to happen to the freighter as well. I'm wondering what's going to happen there, because now that I'm wondering if the freighter gets blown up, because I'm saying, I'm wondering if the freighter blows up. I'm wondering if that's how they don't get rescued, and Son escapes somehow. I don't know, because it's full of C4. This is insane. Just thinking about it, I'm doing this. I'm just thinking about things that I'm doing as I'm doing the review, because I'm doing the next 2 episodes together. This is really interesting, man. Really interesting what they're doing with the show, and it's confusing the hell out of me sometimes, but it just keeps me so interested and invested into the characters and the show. It's insane. It's insane. They don't make them like this no more. And that's the thing about it that's just really exciting for me to come and do reactions, is because they do not make shows like this anymore. Everything nowadays that comes out of Hollywood is woke. It's all woke garbage. It's pretty much all woke. It's so hard to find good TV shows these days that come out of Hollywood. You basically have to be looking to foreign media to do different things. You get what I'm saying? And they just want to throw things out there, but that's a discussion for another day. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you guys next time for the double upload, man. I'm out.